Hello everybody, this is Mad Marshman and welcome back to Mad's Quest. Now, if you were here and watched my OBS test video, which was never really intended for general release, I just released it because I thought, well, that might give people an insight into how my brain works or doesn't work. But seriously, I've been using Dxtory for 5 or 6 years doing this YouTube lark, or maybe more like 4 years. And the last 3 half-hour episodes I created with Dxtory, the raw image files amount to 280 gigabytes each. Yeah, you heard that right. Nearly just over a quarter of a terabyte each. I recorded that 26 or 27 minute OBS test video at the same resolution, same high qualities, and that worked out at 29 gigabytes. This is obviously before rendering, this is raw footage. So that's like 10 times smaller. So that's obviously a thing, a big thing. Because if I've got more than one video backlog before I start rendering, they can soon start adding up. 4 videos and I've got a terabyte. Well, I've got a 2 terabyte drive, but that's not going to last forever, is it? So there's some spruce. So you've seen enough, Caven. That's why the OBS test is not actually going to be episode 4 as such. That's going to be episode 3B or whatever you want. If you watched it, good on you for watching it. If you didn't, doesn't matter, because it wasn't really there for the watching. It was there for testing. But I wanted to record a full half hour to see how the software reacted. So we're out collecting materials now, and also having a little bit of look above ground at what we've got. But we do need to go to the nether pretty soon. We've got loads of mob spawners due to the fact I turned the spawner cap up to the maximum on world generation. We've got so many spawners, it's actually nearly problematic. Every time we move, we spin up a spawner and create potential death for ourselves. But hey go, that's fun. We want it a little bit dangerous. I already died twice in 3 episodes. In fact, I died 3 times, so I have died off camera. I felt you've seen enough of me caving, so I done quite a lot of caving off camera. Just because I had to, really. I said I was gonna catalogue everything I do, but I can't force you to watch too much caving. That's just not right. So I have actually done several hours preparation for this video. But you know how it goes. We might not even get to the point where that preparation comes into play. We'll probably end up lost and doing something else. Is that creeper hiding under that tree? Look at that sneaky bastard. Sneaky bastards. And spiders. I'm getting attacked by spiders during the day. Are spiders no longer neutral during the day? Is that a thing that no one told Mad Marshman about? Ah, sapling. I want a sapling. More than one sapling, really. We wish to be able to produce this ourselves if necessary. So yeah, we're going to have 10 minutes scouting about. Maybe a little bit longer. Trying to gather some resources that we don't already own. There's a zombie. Right, map. Here on our map, I've done some running about, is a roofed forest. We'll grab that. Is roofed forest this way? Roofed forest is exactly the opposite way. Yeah, I've done a little bit of running about during caving episodes and things. And we have a roofed forest, so we're going to go and get some dark oak and hopefully some dark oak saplings. There it is, the roofed forest. There's cows everywhere, which is really good news because we will farm them at some point. We're going to farm all sorts of things, but like I said, we're not doing the big, super huge industrial farms that we used to build. We're going to be a bit smaller, more efficient farms. And as we've found a skelly spawner here, we will be settling here a little bit. Oh, yep. Right, shift. What have we down there? Nothing exceptional I can see. Right, that's a ravine. We'll be going in there at some point, no doubt. So let's chop this tree down. Yeah, if you've watched the OBS test, you've seen I've done quite a lot of work on the spawner room already, because that's like a 12 by 12 by 12 possibly room, and that takes a lot of digging out with mostly stone pickaxes, because we are still on Stone Age technology here. I'm upgrading to iron occasionally, but we haven't got an iron farm and we haven't got endless amounts of iron. Right, these are a bugger because these don't normally have particularly good sapling drops. We need at least 4 to grow one. But these do supply you with a great deal of timber. Right, this is where the backpack comes in handy. You don't need all these pickaxes. They were for done a little bit of branch mining. I knew we'd have to. Right, that's better. Yeah, I knew we'd have to branch mine because we had no blocks of any sort, or very few. And we need some diamonds because we've got to go to the nether. I thought, yeah, I can build a nether portal. I found a lava lake. I thought we'll build a nether portal with a bucket and just doing the lava water trick, which is quite simple. But then I thought I want enchantment, because running around with this backpack on, we're not allowed to wear a chest plate, and I think that's causing us a lot of issues in the way of deaths. And also, I mentioned in my OBS test that I bought a new mouse. I used to have the old Mad Catz Rat 5, which was an amazing mouse. Cost me about £70 about 6 or 7 years ago. Brilliant, fantastic mouse. Weighs about as much as a tin of beans. Like half a kilogram mouse. But it's suffering from old age, so I treated myself to a newer model Mad Cat, the Mad Cat M, the wireless one, and oh, I don't like it at all. Not at all. Cursors jumping about all over the screen. It doesn't always move how you want it to. And I'm not one for making excuses, but I think that's actually caused us a lot of problems while we've been fighting mobs. Especially something with a hitbox as small as a baby zombie. Right, we've got... oh, there's spruce. They are them. There's an apple. I found notch apples as well as normal golden apples in the spawners we've been raiding. There's a cave. We're not really going caving today. Yeah, roof jungle. I really want swamp, but this is all swamp land. I really, really, really want some slime blocks for, we've got 8, that'll do, 8 is 2 trees. Yeah, I really want some slime blocks for redstone and more than anything else. Have we got any torches? Put them in the offhand. Yes, I have worked out that if my torches are in my offhand, I am lighting up wherever I go. Like so. Ah, you need to have one of these left click weapons in your hand, and then when you right click your torch gets placed. Alright, this is going to nowhere, is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. One more cave lit up. We're not going caving anyway. Don't fall in the ravine. This is a lovely looking map. This was the first map I created in this world. I thought I'll just create a single player map, just hit the new world button, but any old map will do. Just have a little test, and I liked it so much that I just recreated it, but with maximum dungeons, and uploaded it. Oh, missed that one. Who cares? We can grow them. Leave them ones. We're leaving all the cows because we're not hurting too much for food. This is the problem. Mobs can live in here very easily. Very easily indeed. Right, do not jump down there because that will hurt. Right, so what you haven't seen, unless of course we now, instead of going through our other entrance, we now come in here. We come walking down here. This is all going to be prettified. I've done all this caving without you, like I said, because you've seen enough caving. There is a spider spawner I think we all found together. Right. Here is a skeleton spawner. And I've started making the room. I didn't want to do it all without you. So there's the skelly spawner. That just goes down into the abyss. Just more areas I had to light up because that's just pretty dangerous around here. Then I had to light all this up, which is also very dangerous. Zombie spawner, that's a dead end. I had to light all this up because our skeletons will be coming up and down in here somewhere. Yeah, lit all that up. There's our room. Right. Yeah. Did I light this up? I know I kept hearing baby zombies and I was very paranoid at the time. No, I've not lit anything up down here, have I? Very, yes. Yeah, we'll go down there another time. Maybe together, maybe on my own. So I'm not making you watch too much caving, but then again, I'm not going to just rub everything out. Let's get rid of that. Yes. And we should have blocks in position. Right, no caving episode. Just wanted to show you down here so you know what we're doing today. Up here. Up here. Back up the stairs. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of building today, nothing very much. I haven't even really got a plan as such. We're going to make it up as we go along, which is often the best way. Right, that is just dangerous. This is quite dangerous. We can safe drop it, it's not 100% safe because there's a few gaps on the way down. Yeah, so you can see what's going on here. Branch mine. Yeah, this is how much branch mining you have to do to find some diamonds. I like to clear all round and to make sure there aren't any lava or nasty surprises. We have an iron pickaxe. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2. Yeah, did I interrupt myself earlier when I was saying I was going to build a portal using lava and water, but then I decided that I still wanted 2 bits of obsidian and diamonds for an enchanting table, so I just came down here for diamond hunting. So we have actually got some more diamonds down here. We've got 4. I found 4 initially, which is only good for a pickaxe. And 1 diamond. We need a pickaxe and 2 diamonds because we need 2 for the enchanting table. No, that is not marked for diamonds. That's marked for lava because that's what I said. That was my initial plan for building a portal, was lava. Here, the redstone is my marker, obviously. Did I mark the other diamonds? I went quite a long way for this. Must have been the last load of diamonds I found. Clearly, yeah. We just cleared these out. Right. They weren't there. I don't think they were there. The cobblestone at the end there's water and things that stopped me. This looks like it's got a big hole in the ground where I've possibly mined around diamonds. Yeah, there's 4 diamonds here, which is not good. So we've got 5. We'll leave them 4 because you never know. We might end up with a fortune pick before we need them. Right. So happy days. A pickaxe. What is this? Is this marking the lava? Possibly is. You may now have to watch me mine obsidian, which is really depressing. But But there you go. Yeah, OBS could not believe. Like I said, DxTory. This is my little way of alerting to myself that I have caves, glass blocks if I've got them. Yeah, DxTory. I knew it created massive files, so I used it for years. But I always used to record in, excuse me, 1280 by 720, and they'd be like 60-70 gig files, which weren't too bad. But now I'm recording in 1080p. They're like 280 gig for half an hour, and then obviously when you render them, they get much smaller than that. But I've been looking at OBS for a while because I've been toying with the idea of doing a little bit of streaming for all this boring caving and things, because some people like watching it. But I don't know if I can talk for that many hours on end. I'm struggling now because the subject matter of mining obsidian, it is a topic in itself, because I don't know why Mojang do this. I mean, you can't blame Microsoft because it's always been like this. It doesn't make the game any more difficult, it just makes the game more inconvenient. Ooh. Start a lot of that. Yeah, and in case you wondered, water means if I uncover any lava, it immediately gets obsidianized and we don't lose our obsidian to the lava. Or ourselves if we fall in. So we want the minimum of 10 to make a portal. 10's a bit cheeky because that leaves the corners out. But I'll probably only get 10 as you're watching. And 2 for an enchanting table. Because we really could do with enchanting our armour a little bit. If only level 1. Right, how much obsidian we got? 7. Oh, this is so painfully slow. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't make the game any more difficult. Taking so long to mine obsidian just makes it more long-winded. There you go. It's not something we use very often. Ender chests we'll be having. Oh yeah, on the subject of ender chest, our backpack. In case you thought the backpack was really cheaty and you could have a backpack full of goodies inside a backpack, doesn't work like that. If you break the backpack to try and pick it up as an item, all the contents of the backpack will come out of it and land on the ground, the same as they do when you die. So you cannot have backpacks full of items inside backpacks, otherwise it would be, you wouldn't need any chests ever again in the game. Right, we must have 12 by now. 11! Oh dear. One more. And then we can get some quartz. And some glowstone. Which I really want for my mob trap. So I like to be able to turn my mob trap on and off with redstone. Right, where are we going to put our portal? I don't really know. Like I said, my game is being recorded and played differently now. Hardly any planning goes in at all. This is much more free. Yeah, but it's night time, we'll have some of that. Seems we're going to go and play outside. We don't really want to. This is just because this is open to the sky and mobs could come in. Which is one of the things that we're going to address. And I'm now going to have a cup of tea. Sorry if that was disgusting. Oh, I'm going to fall off the ladder. Just jabbed my teacup into the microphone, but there you go. Such is the life of a YouTuber. Right, how many critters are hanging around the hole? No, see, there's our doorway. We ain't gone far. I think the fact that we've got like ridiculous amounts of mob spawners everywhere means we don't have to go very far. Right, let's put a crafting thingy down. And let's get a spoon out. So we're just going to make this, since we're actually going to spend a little bit of time in there, we want to make this marginally more attractive. Because Minecraft, if you just play for efficiency, which we used to do, it can get really ugly really quickly. You can just end up with loads of cobblestone inventions everywhere. But nothing really looks like anything. And we could try and make this look like something. Oh, there goes the phone. Someone wants the Marshman. God knows who. Right. I have got crud everywhere. So let's get some of this away. What I did want some glass, but I haven't got any. Right, up here, I am going to... Do I really want it up here where we can see it? No, I've been meaning to build a little egg collecting thing for ages. Because then when I'm working, the egg collecting thing collects eggs. And then when you've got enough eggs, you build a chicken farm. That's how I normally roll. I normally set one up quite close to where I'm working, so it's constantly working. But I haven't done it yet. Right, there is some blocks. So what have we got? I haven't really still got very much inventory space. We'll have 6 of them. We'll have 6 of them. My bloody phone is going off quite a lot. I have 4 of them. Yeah, now I run out of space already. Where's that handy old backpack? Even the backpack's running out of space. We don't need them. We don't want that. Definitely don't want that. We've got too much food. Don't want the obsidian yet. Right. So, you can probably work out roughly what's going to happen here. We're just going to try and make this look a little more interesting than what it is. Let's have a pickaxe on the bar, because that's probably not going to go right first time. Yeah, I'll have one of them. Where's my stairs? Yeah, we ain't got enough room here for anything. Let's have a stair there and a stair there. A couple of these, one of them. A couple of bits of cobble, gravel even. Another one of them, some andesite. Stair going that way. This looks like it needs... That's a wasted stair because you can't see it's a stair. Right, come back to me. That's enough green in there for a little while. Could have done with some vines. I should have gone and got some vines from the... should have got some vines from the swamp, really. And then we could have made some mossy bricks and things. Should have been slightly more interesting. What a way to use a slab. Oh, that was lucky. Let's jump on here and go for some more luck, seeing as we're having some. That was really lucky that we didn't die there. Incredibly lucky. That now needs to be a different colour of some sort. Don't really like any of this dirt. I think I might have to get rid of all of that at some point. It needs to be a low down one because that's a bit of a corner. Yeah, maybe something similar here. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm getting bored with doing that. Now that's looking silly. There we go, we're getting somewhere now. Right. Okay, that's starting to look like something. Don't know what. Yeah. Okay. Don't like that at all. Don't like the fact that we can see the edge of grass blocks anywhere. Take all them down. Now we're going to use some blocks up. That was good. I switched from cobble to cobble. No one had ever noticed that. Genius. So a dank old green bit in there. Couple more green bits. Gravel too. Happy days. Don't want to see any of that. All of that. No thank you. Right, squaring off a bit more than... Oh my god, a squaring off a bit more than I wanted now, but there's a reason behind that, and that is I want to put a fence up, so we want it sort of squarish. Right, let's trim this back a bit, and do the optifine. We will get green edge on our grass, or on our dirt blocks, and that will look considerably better. Someone really wants me today. Right. Okay. Another one. The gravel will fall. Called it. Right. Gonna have to get rid of all this because that's irritating me now. And that's gonna go for cobblestone all the way. Oh, broke the gravel. Whee! Live dangerously. This is taking longer than I thought, but don't it always? As soon as you start doing aesthetic stuff, that's the stuff that takes the time. Right. Yes, I can see that ladder down there. I think we might even have to go and get it. Oh. Did we get it when we nearly died? No? Well, where is it then? It's up here somewhere, wasn't it? There it is. Right, back we go. Right, I hope you sort of like this change of pace, because, like I said, if we're going to keep coming down here, we want it to look a little bit better. Yes. I keep seeing these dirt blocks now. Right, I really want to make it as well so we don't die to 1,000,001 mobs. This is part of the goal really here. What do I need to do? Because they changed the fence recipe about 73 times. And I can't see why this is a fence, but apparently it is now. And yeah, no, this is a gate. You'd have thought the gate would have used more planks than a fence would, but no, it doesn't. Right, this should hopefully, well, we'll have to obviously move this grass bank at the back here. I was going to say it's going to stop creepers falling on my head while I'm happily branch mining. I need to make more. There was me trying to conserve oak. Ah, we already have sticks. Nearly made a boat. My favourite one is making loads of buttons. Accidentally making buttons. Just drop it in a crafting table, shift click the button and go, why have I just made 64 buttons? That was really not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's a bit derpy, but it's probably okay. Yeah. Whee! And jump on the ladder. Lovely, happy days. We can scooch out of there like that. Right, so that is now a thing. Now going to make it a bit more creeper proof. Do you know what? Time goes so quickly when you're doing stuff like this. And I keep scanning for torches. I'm not... Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I went to put a torch down and right-clicked on grass with a shovel. Because that's a thing now, isn't it? Right. I was going to do so much more this episode, but time just flies if you're not doing silly editing and super prepared all the time. Right, if we hop off on here, what's going on here? Well, this isn't safe at all. Oh my god, no, that is not safe at all. Right. We'll deal with that later. Don't worry about this. I'm not like a coward or anything. I do actually deal with these things. I just do that and then deal with them when I need to, or when I've when I feel I've got the time. I would deal with them all the time, but as I said, now I have this, you viewers, I feel that I can't dedicate too much of the episode to that sort of thing. Right, we do not want mobs spawning in our supposedly safe area, so let's get some lights going. I don't want them spawning in here and then falling down the hole anyway. But we need a portal somewhere, and I didn't want to put the portal at the bottom of the world. So I think that tends to... you then tend to generate your portal at the bottom of the nether. I think that's how it works. So we're going to chuck a portal in here. I'm sure I can rustle up a piece of iron and a piece of flint. And then I think we are going to take a quick trip... a quick trip to the nether. I can't be bothered to go up there. We'll get this going on. What have we got in here? There's me going to make another pick. We're going to take a quick trip to the nether, have a quick look. And I might even have to call the episode there. I've got how to do this. Like this, I'll tidy it up later. Right, B. E, B. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Obsidian. Might as well get a bit of this and a bit of that while we're here. Don't time fly when you're having fun. The other entrance, the entrance that drops down to where the mob spawner is, I will do that the same as the entrance we just done, and I'll probably do that off camera, so you just see me do one, because that ain't very exciting, is it? Yeah, slightly less boring than normal. We're going to go deeper, and wouldn't it be great if we landed next to a fortress? And that never happens. I've never had that happen to me. Let's get in there. Loading terrain, going deeper. Come on, show me your glowstone. Show me your quartz. Well, here's some quartz. Here's a couple of... oh, let it load. Let it load. Oh no, I don't want a ghast. I do not want any ghast action. I ain't got no... I might have a bow, but I don't got any arrows. We don't want too much of this. I'm not collecting for blocks, just for redstone. So initially I'll get a couple of comparators. Yeah, 11, that'll do. Right, is there any glowstone nearby? I bet they're in. Oh, oh, oh. That is some high risk glowstone. That's some crazy shit. That looked like just the sort of stuff I'm after. Complete madness. Ah, 12, I need more than that. Let's make it slightly less mad. Because if a ghast come along and shoot me when I'm sitting on glowstone, that's just going to be hilarious. Oh, auto jump is going to kill me. 16, I think 16 is exactly the right amount. Let's have a little... oh, oh, stop it! Stop your auto jumpness. Right. Portal. Yeah, Mad Marshman. Mad Marshman's portal. F3, F2, portal, here. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't get much done, but this is the way we are now. Bye bye.